Hey, ya YouTubers, Tazman here, bringing you another episode of Tazman's to the Sky. And that thing over there is working a little too well. I mean, constantly when you go over there, you can't even see the mobs very well because of all the drops that are in the bottom of the containment areas, I guess we'll call them. But we have a big episode to do today and a lot to go over. Hopefully we can get it in the regular amount of time. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, we have a lot. We're going to take care of that over there. And then I think after that, that will give us like drawers of all our different mob drops. And then I think our next step, for myself at least, let me do this so I don't walk off the world, would be to actually get a nice good sieving system up. So that'll probably be our next project, is to get something going as far as sieving goes, using of course lava for generation. But let's go over here real quick. It's going to get a little noisy. By the way, can I tell you, a baby zombie wearing iron armor with an iron sword, or any armor and any sword, is absolutely terrifying to me. So if I go into my map here, you can see I actually died, what was it, 3 times, because there was one that somehow got out from the spider area. I think he kind of got pushed out through, it could have been when the game was loading or whatever, he glitched through, which is not good. And he kind of chased me around because first I didn't see him. I was clearing out the mob farm and he came around and hit me and it hurt. I think he had thorns on too, because every time I hit him, it hurt me. So I ran, tried turning around, shutting my gate, didn't do that in time. He followed me up, killed me here. I respawned, jumped down, got my stuff back, killed me there. He just killed me 3 times. Those things are, I don't know what it is, but when a baby zombie is charging me, I panic and don't do so good. So as you can see here, look at all this loot that's just floating around them, and we want to get this taken care of. All the loot from the spiders. Now, I mentioned in a previous video that taking down all those trapdoors definitely fixed our spiders, because what they were doing was getting caught on top of the trap doors where there are no vector plates, so they weren't coming down. Now lots of them, like I said, will die, but every now and then you'll come here and it'll have a bunch of spiders in there. But just look at all of this loot. That not only is it bad, you know, because the game has to do all these entities and stuff, but what was I saying? You know, it's bad because the game has to do that. So what we want to do is clean it up. The other thing I was going to say is it makes it really hard to see what the heck is in there. I mean, it looks like we got a bunch of creepers, which is pretty good. Maybe that one's more creepers, I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that issue today, hopefully. The other thing I want to do is I did make our, let's just take a real quick nap. In the last episode, we used, did our create stuff, and I've actually created our stuff. I had to do a whole lot of sieving to get this episode all ready and stuff, because I needed a bunch of our netherite scraps, and they're in these chests over here now. But I needed a bunch of those, and I did a ton of sieving. I had to move our nether quartz over here because it was taking up way too much room. The reason I don't want to, you know, compress that like I do everything else, such as this stuff over here, is because you can't decompress it. Once it's compressed, it's permanent. So, and that's kind of the state of these different things. But as you can see, using our netherite sieves, we actually get additional things such as our inferium essence, which is going to be huge as well. Also, I did end up going AFK. I was down there and I got up and it was morning and I was out here doing stuff and there was like 8 phantoms that spawned and scared me half to death. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. I want to clear this up real quick. Let's go ahead and just clear all the death points off our screen. So let's really quick go down here. I'm going to take a bunch of these to show you why. If you don't know why Create is so nice, this will definitely help you see that. So over here, what we have is we have a water wheel and it is spinning and we have a gearbox. I don't remember, did we make the gearbox on camera or did I have to make those off camera? I don't remember. But we have a gearbox changing it from a vertical rotation to a horizontal rotation. And then here we go back to a, I guess 1 block high vertical rotation. And then a horizontal rotation here, which is spinning our little guy here, which, you know, now all we have to do instead of getting tired, we just put wheat in here. So if I go over here and I've been harvesting it a little bit, not a ton, but if I go over here and grab that and then come over here and throw that in here, you'll see that it's actually, I've been doing quite a bit. We'll get this wheat flour and we'll also get a chance of getting seeds. The other one goes to this conveyor belt, and this is why we needed our kelp to grow. By the way, I figured out why it wasn't growing is we had solid water blocks on top and then we dug 2 down. So we had water flowing down and that's why it wasn't growing. I had to actually go and use buckets to turn that other, and then it turned into source blocks, which actually allowed the kelp to grow. But as you can see here, we have this spinning to spin our 4 fans. Inside these, we have 4 items. We have lava for smelting, we have water for washing, we have a campfire for cooking, and then we have a soul fire as well. And then I like having just these little glass entry points so that, you know, it doesn't destroy the thing. But let me just show you how nice this is. If you haven't seen this, you know, we can just take all our gold, throw it in here, and just let that sit for a second. I think it takes maybe a little longer than a second. Just let it cook. I think it takes basically as long as it does to run 1 cycle of the smeltery. So we should start seeing gold bricks in it appearing. Are those gold bricks? I think they are now. So if we come down here, now look at that. So quickly, we actually, I mean quickly compared to what it would have taken. And then the other thing, like if we wanted to make our dough, and this is why I didn't have so much of a problem just getting rid of our stuff, because this just took absolutely forever. But if we want to make dough, for example, we can do the exact same thing. We just throw it down here, saturate it with water, and let it go. And then of course we can cook here. And the soul fire is kind of special, and we'll talk about that later. But here you can see it's just kind of doing its thing, and it looks like it might be done. Maybe? No, it's not done. I'm seeing, that's the hardest part, is to actually see if it is done or not. No, those aren't done. Wait, now they're done. There we go. So if we go down there, now you see we have dough balls, which is really good. I'm going to throw those back in there, and then we're going to come over here. So that is one of the main reasons I wanted to get the Create up and running. However, when we get our automated system, we're going to have it automatically compressing these into blocks and all that fun stuff. So we'll go and throw those in there for now. All right, so let's get into the meat. We're at 9 minutes. Oof. Let's get into the meat of our episode now. We're going to make some stuff for over there. So in these chests, I have everything we need. First thing we're going to want is to do, actually, I'm fine. This one I've memorized. So we're going to want to make some vacuum hoppers. And the way we do that, I said I know this one, but hopefully that's it. We're gonna make 2 of those, and we'll find out why later in just a little bit. And then we're going to, let's see, we need to make, if I remember right, this is item pipes. So if we go in here, we can place 4 there, and then out of these guys, we're gonna make 2 stacks of item pipe, or 4 stacks of item pipes, which should give us a full stack of item pipes, which is, I don't know how many we're gonna need, but we're making that. Then what we're going to be doing is, oh, this is upgrades. I remember this. So this is going to be upgrades for our pipes. I don't want to double click any of this stuff because it might grab lots of extra stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to do this, and I think this is 5. I think it actually was diagonals like that. Then we will, no, it was like this. And go ahead and do that. Nope, rotate it 1. There we go. So this is going to give our basic upgrade. I would have thought that would have gave us a quest. Then we're going to upgrade our basic upgrade to be at, I don't know, is it called advanced upgrade or something? So to do that, we simply take everything here, then we take our upgrades that we already made, put them in the middle, and this gives us our improved upgrade. Now, each of these things, what they do is they increase the liquids that they can do. It also increases, you know, items, how many items are transferred per tick, how much gas, how much energy, how much fluid, stuff like that. The other thing they do is they unlock different states. Like if we come in here, we can see that everything's disabled because we don't have anything. If we put in one of these, you'll see now that these 2 are actually enabled, where we can change how it's distributing and whether it uses redstone and stuff. So we're going to need it to be up to the level of filtering, which is with our wonderful netherite ingots. So our next one here is going to be the diamond one, but I can't remember what it's actually called. So what was this one? This one's improved. Maybe this is advanced. Actually, I know I have these in the wrong spot. So we'll just rotate it 1. Nope, I had them in the wrong. Oh, no, I need to put in these. Now it's wrong. Now it's right. All right, so this is going to give us advanced. You'll see now it goes from 16,500, 2,000, 8,192 to 32. So half a stack per tick, 2,000, 8,000, and 32,000. So that is that step. And then finally, we can do this super quick now, like this. And were these? No, these were not on the edges. I'm just do boop, 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 like that. And now you'll see these are ultimate upgrades. And what these give us, if we go look, is unlocks absolutely everything. And I'm pretty sure that somewhere we didn't I think this is actually a quest, but now you can actually see we have the filter mode with a white list or black list, and we can add filters, which we're actually going to need. Did I actually configure it? Configured items. Oh. I think this now has configured in it. If I'm right and remember correctly, if you just put it in your inventory, this will clear it back out. There we go. So now we have our item pipe. So that's that whole chest. Now let's get into this one. So this is going to be, if I remember right, this is going to be the drawer controller, which will allow the drawer to access, allow us to push things into our drawers. Why is, oh, I know why. This one goes there, this one goes there. I think it went like this. I need to pay more attention when I'm doing this. There we go. So this is going to give us our storage controller. And then the next thing we're going to need for these will be our our configuration device and our linking device. So we'll first do our, I believe this one is the, I'm going to say linking. So we're going to go ahead and take those, put them there, put that there. Actually, the diamond, I think, is at the bottom. Yeah. So yes, that is our linking tool. And then we have next our configuration tool, which is going to be the same recipe, just with an emerald at the bottom instead. Where's our drawer? Oops, that's not a drawer. And there is our configuration tool. And then what we need is, because that is just always running and it's going to be getting stuff, if it gets to a point where any of the drawers fill up to their maximum thing, then it could back up the whole system. So anytime you're working with a system that has a chance of, you know, backing up or whatever, if it's with drawers, you definitely want some way of preventing them from backing up. So if we go here, we can make, and you can see this was one of the main reasons we wanted our obsidian, because it's huge. I actually had to go harvest a ton of trees over there. I made a little block with, I think, 4. That way I almost always get a large tree. It gives us lots of wood and stuff. So we actually have a decent amount of wood in here. But this is going to make it so that we can actually have our void upgrade, which we will need. Now this is way more that we're going to need for this setup. However, between all our different farms and stuff, we're actually going to need more. And then in this one, oh yeah, I remember this one. Then we need this guy right here is going to be a trash can. So if we take 3 andesite or a stone or whatever, you can then take 5 cobble and a chest in the middle. This will give us a trash can. And finally, over in this chest now, we're going to work on actually our chests. And I was just thinking I might want 2 of these. 2 of these guys right here, which means I need 8 more diamonds, 8 more gold, 1 more netherite. Is this already a sophisticated chest? It is. So there's a reason that I think we might want 2 of these, and one of them will actually be upgraded all the way up with the upgrades in it. So let's just grab one of these real quick and grab one of these. Go ahead. Whoops. Nope, not you. Do that and that. And then that and that. There we go. And then we need up here, we're going to need 4 of those. And luckily we made a boatload of these, because now we can make our other netherite ingot. Like so. And we need 5 diamond. Am I all out? Thought I had a block or so of diamonds somewhere in here. I might have to do some sieving to get that one, but that's okay. We'll do as much as we can on this one. We can definitely get both the iron and gold on it. And that might even be enough for what we're actually going to be using it for. It's just going to be kind of a thing for our vacuum hoppers to make them a little more efficient, so that they don't get bogged down as quickly. So, and maybe that it's not needed. It's just enough. I'm always buffer happy. That's one thing about me. Always trying to, oh yes, I remember now. We're using lots of diamonds. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll just do as many as we can. So let's go ahead and take our chest here. We're going to go ahead and wrap them up with some iron to make them into iron chests, and then we're going to take them and wrap them with gold to get our gold chests, and then only one of them apparently will be able to right now take it up to a diamond chest. And also, oops, I don't need to do that. I need to come over, where did I put it? Over here. And throw that there, and that, not you, sorry. And that there, and that gives us our netherite chest, and that will be our main chest over there. All right, so I'm going to put it here. I'm gonna put that netherite there. I can leave that one there for now. All right, so now what we need is upgrades for all these chests to make them so that they can actually hold more stuff. And really, all I'm going to be doing is one of them right now. So, actually, that wasn't very good because now I have to do it this way. So this is going to make our first upgrade and our upgrade base for sophisticated storage. I'm going to put it in there just in case we need it. So once we've done that, our first upgrade is simply logs. We just wrap them around that, and that will give us our base upgrade. So stack 1, tier 1, and we should be getting storage. Why are we not getting, I guess they're not in here. I thought they were. But that's okay. We're already at 20 minutes. Dang it. Sorry. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. We'll go up to iron with our little upgrade in there. Then we're going to take it, and I'm just going to grab all of these because it's the exact same recipe. Gold, and then, of course, diamond is the highest one. And that will actually allow us to have a ton. And finally, diamond. Like so. And that is our top tier upgrade, which means each stack. So what these actually do is make it so that this inventory slot can hold a stack of 64. If I use the base one, that very lowest tier, it actually allows it to hold, I think it might be 1024, right? A thousand things. So it allows it to basically hold, what is it, another 8 64s or something like that. This will allow it to have, each slot will be able to have 16 stacks worth in one slot. So it makes it so we won't fill up the chest, or likelihood of completely filling up the chest is a lot lower. All right, so those are the things that we're going to make. We're at 22 minutes, which means, of course, this is, I apologize. This is going to be a long episode, but I don't want to do jump cuts, you know. I have my, where did I put my other, I put them up here. These are from dying, by the way. I got little presents when I died by that dumb little zombie. All right, so let's try and get as much of this done. It is going to be a longer episode because I want to get almost all this done that I can. I need also a bunch of, I think I'm going to need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 16 of those. Well, I guess I could have just done this. And that should be more than enough, I think. Okay, I think this should be more than enough of everything we're going to be needing. So the plan is, let me just open my image from my other world. Oops. Of how I want this to look. So the plan is, what we're going to do is have just a quick drawer setup over here to take all this stuff, and we're just going to tell it to ditch any of these little gems. I don't know if we can see them in here, but all the armor, all the weapons will be gotten rid of, and I can't see any gems, but we're gonna have that all gotten rid of. So if we look at this, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We want basically the drawer controller and then 5 on each side. So if we go from, let's just go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I probably don't have a pick on me, do I? course not. That would be too convenient. Dang it. Oh, it might be in my backpack, but I'm almost done breaking this. So, alright. Nope, it's not in my backpack. Maybe we should do this just to get rid of... Just so it can be quiet. Let me do this. Throw our torch. I'm just going to put it here. I don't think it's going to matter. But that will stop any new ones from spawning. And we need to go real quick and grab us a pick. See, it's already quieter. Where the heck is my pick? I have a stone pick. I thought I had another pick, though. Guess not. Alright, we'll just use a stone pick. We're fine with the basics that we're going to be doing. And it'll repair itself as we go. So, we're going to have lots of mobs in the base making lots of noise, but nothing else should spawn above. So if we kill these things without picking up too much... Look at all that junk. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's do this first. So we're going to take... See, look, there's a baby zombie. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find a bow and arrow. That's the best way to get rid of those guys. We got a bow here. Actually, I want to put that right here. Now I got to see if I... Oh, there's some arrows right there. So get rid of you, get rid of you. Wow, we only have 4 slots to pick things up. Darn it, that was not what I wanted to pick up. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and do that then. We're just going to keep picking stuff up. Alright, so we do have a baby skeleton up there. Not as scary as the babies. Well, maybe they are. He has a sword. But the big thing is he's armored. Oh, he's not even a baby. He must have been a spider jockey. Which is why we have those little gates there. Oh my gosh, his armor is insane. What is your armor? He's only got 2 health left. Seriously? There we go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, just because it will help a lot, I think, is we're going to take our 2 hoppers. I'm just going to get rid of you and get rid of you. And our gold chest for right now. And we're going to put it right up here with both of our vacuum hoppers. Look at them go. Sucking everything up already. Alright, so now what we need to do is just know which way we're facing. So this way right here is east, this way is west. So if we click on the hopper here, we can say that, what did I say, was it west? I already forgot what I said. Nope, I'm backwards. To none, where is east? So we do that for item, and that will put it in the chest. We go to this side, and we do west, and that will do item, and that'll put it in the chest, and instantly, this chest is completely full. Look at that. And that's not what we want, but that's okay. That's our start for now. In fact, what we could do, what I should have done is this. Let's take our chest down. Look at that. It'll have to pick all that up. I'm going to temporarily just put a garbage can here because I'm just going to let it get rid of everything just so we don't have anything here anymore. And I think that should work, right? Yeah, it looks like it's picking everything up. So this will get rid of everything. I'm going to kill off all these mobs in here so we don't have to listen to them. We're already at 30 minutes. Now, the one downside to what I'm doing at this moment is the fact that if I on accident drop one of my things, it's gone. So I need to... Once everyone... Oh, these guys are so tough. Look at that. With a diamond sword, I'm not killing the damn thing. And when they're running at you full bore... Oh, it's so scary. Die already. Everything else dies way faster than you. Die. Okay, he's all dead. We don't have any spiders. We only have a couple more guys in here. Oh my gosh, look at all these baby zombies. They are terrifying. There are like 4 of them, 5 of them. Oh my gosh. This is why I died 3 times, I think it was. Because they come running at you so fast. They got these little shields and these little iron armors, and they take forever to kill. Okay, good. All right, so what I am going to do is go ahead and throw very carefully the stuff that I don't care about. I think that is everything. Once it's all gone, we'll take the garbage can out because we don't want to lose that. But holy cow, look at these things. They're in overdrive right now. Also, right now they're not reaching everything. So what we need to do is actually, and that's what I need to do, is set these up so that we can see where they're covering. Because as you can see, they're not covering everything. What we want to do is push them that way and move them out this way, 1 each. So the way we do that is we know that this way right here is west. So we want to increase west and go positive. Nope. We want to go negative, apparently. And we also wanted to go, which way is the south? So I guess if it's the same as the west one, we want to go this way. Nope, that's towards me. So this one, I actually want to go that way. So I think that lines that box up about right. Yes, that looks good to me. And we want to do the opposite on this one. So that it just sticks a little bit out that way. And so it sticks out to the front of this guy on that side. And then on this side over here, it also does the same. So let's do that now. So once again, that's west. So we want to go west on this one. Yes, I think that's right. So that's 2. That looks good. That's basically what we did on that one. And then we need to go in. So I'm going to actually face this way, knowing that that's south. And just watch till that one lines up there. So I think we did plus on this. We sure did. All right, so that will take care of our loots. Actually, this guy's 2 out. 3 from there. I don't know that I want it to be quite that far. So which way are we going now? East? Maybe? I don't know. There we go. So between these 2 guys, they're going to pick up everything. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take out our garbage can now, which will be picked up by one of these 2. And we're going to put our chest back in there. Oh, it's so much nicer being quiet. Wait, where? Did breaking it turn it into just... Wait, a netherite chest? Oh. No! I know what happened. Our gold chest got eaten. Dang it. I didn't even think about that. Because our vacuum hoppers picked it up. Oh, man, that's terrible. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to put this netherite chest here. Like so. And then we can turn off these areas now. I don't remember if this fills up, if it will stop working. I don't think it does. I can't remember, to be honest. But I can't believe we deleted our gold chest. I mean, I deleted our gold chest. So what we want to do is right here, we're going to stick these guys. And we want to turn them on. Actually, maybe not here. This will pick up that. This will pick up that. There we go. We only want this to be an out, so I'm going to hold off on actually putting it into an out mode. But we're going to come over here like so. There goes our torch getting picked up by our guy. Like so. And we can turn this one off. Boom, boom, like that. So we don't want that doing anything. All right. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking this. I brought water so that I can make a little platform underneath. But we're going to make the pipes come over to just in front of here, which probably have to do at least 2 in front. And maybe I'll even make another netherite chest. Right here, we're going to have our drawer controller. So that will go right here. And then we're going to have a pipe, and then we're going to have our other chest right there. And basically, that guy is going to come over here and just dump stuff into our chest. So I think I'm going to do that part off camera really quick. And when I come back, we'll actually go ahead and explain the rest of it, and just so this can be done. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. Hopefully this won't be much longer to get all the rest of the stuff. Oh, I gotta switch out of that real quick. So what I've done is I've just ran a pipe here. Over here I went and made this tiny little walkway with our pipe going across it, going into that chest right there. And I haven't connected anything up really. The only thing I've done is on our filter here, I've added cobblestone because I think if we have it set to whitelist and we don't have anything in there, it just does everything. So I think if I have that in there, it actually will not set anything, because I think the default, like if I put let's try maybe a slab, see if that gets rid of it. See, so the slab isn't getting rid of because it's not linked already to one of these barrels or drawers, and it's also not allowed to go to there. So that is exactly what we want. Basically in here, before I start having stuff go in, I want to quickly just put in just a single item that I don't care if it got lost. I didn't know I had a sword. I could have done the sword. So for example, now here's another thing to note is when we go to add a thing, we click add and you simply drag or click it in there. Now, if you want it to get rid of every stone sword, regardless of NBT information, get rid of this entire box here. So click in there, click that, and get rid of NBT data. And then anything that is just a Minecraft sword will get rid of, as long as it's a stone sword. So we'll end up making a bunch of these tags just to get rid of stuff. And now that I've done that, I can probably actually get rid of that. And if I put this sword in there, you'll see it's gone. But if my diamond sword goes in there, it does not go. Now, once everything's said and done, diamond swords will probably go as well, because we're not going to really care about those, because a billion of them are going to be dropping. So that is basically, this is the big thing you want to have set up before you start having lots of drops come through. Then we have this one going into our drawer controller. And then we have, I think, 20, let's see, so there's 11, 22, 23, 24, 25 drawers. And I have torches up there just so that mobs can't spawn on our drawers, because that would be bad. All right, so let's go ahead and connect this all up. We'll take out our torch, and I will show you what the next steps are. So let's go ahead and come down here. Actually, I guess I didn't need to come down here because we just do that. I'm going to put a torch right here. Actually, there was one thing I want to do. If I have to break this, I don't want any of this stuff getting lost forever. So I'm just going to put a little floor under our things. Of course, I can't do it there, but that's okay. I mean, I could if I really wanted to put one there, just so that I don't lose my netherite drawer, which I really would rather not ever lose. They're kind of expensive to make. So now that we've done that, And if we really were bored, we could put a torch down there just to light it up a little. Technically, I could get rid of this entire ramp and doesn't matter. All right, so let's come out, and yeah, so we can see that, so that's all good. Of course, I don't have my bucket on my bar right now. I also replaced this with a solid block because it was 2 half slabs, and that would have just put it inside the block. So now we have that. Maybe I'll even go and, just in case I ever fall down there on accident, stick a half slab. I don't know if that's highlighted right, but we'll try. There we go. Just so we're safe. So what we want to do is connect this guy right here. Click it up, and there we go. So now we can just test it by throwing something in here, making sure it disappears, which is good, or even throwing something on the ground, making sure it disappears everywhere that we're expecting it to. So if it's over here, you don't even see it throw because it doesn't get out of my hand. So you see that was 3 away. So if we do that, it should go away. If it's over on this side, it should go away. And if it's within 2 blocks there, it should also go away. Which, because it was right there, it didn't. That's 3 blocks away, dang it. There we go. All right, so now we know that that's all working. Let's make sure over here we have our half slabs. There we go, perfect. The other thing we want to do is take this little upgrade here, the tear up 4 upgrade, and put it in here. Now what I was saying is now this will allow up to 16 stacks. So if I click on this, you'll see that, you know, we have 343 cobblestone slabs in there. One thing to keep in mind when you have that, and this also is in the backpack, if you use whatever key you use to sort the backpack, it will actually unstack everything and you might delete a bunch of stuff. So if I'm in here and I click my sort key, it isn't working that way, but I've had things get deleted. So I'm going to go ahead and just get these back in my inventory. But if you're sorting in these that have it at upgrade, definitely use the sort inventory button there. All right, so I think that is all hooked up. We're going to go ahead and turn it back on and start getting our things. I think our torch probably will be over here. There it is. And what we want to do is, as things are dying, they will put in here. So for example, we have string here, which we're going to get a ton of. Let me just do this. Nope, not that, sorry. What we want to do is slowly link these things up. So if I put string in one of these like that, and then if I use my linking tool to say, hey, this drawer is going to be controlled by this drawer controller. So if I click on that, now you'll see it highlights. Then if I click on this, you'll actually see it starts updating. And what you want to do is actually do that slowly as you add items. In other words, it'll just start filling with garbage. The other thing is, if you look, you can't really see it right now, but if you look, when I click on this with this, you'll see it. Oh, you can't actually see it pretty good. You get a little lock up here. I like to lock each of these just to make sure that they will be locked. What this does is basically when the drawer is completely empty, it will reserve that item. It'll keep a string. If I take out all this string, which is 16, you'll see it says 0, but there's still a string there. So if all of a sudden I get more string, it will actually do that. Now what I can do is I can take this and say put the flesh right there, and once I click the linking tool now right there, now that will also be included. So if I come over here and just kill a lot of guys, I keep forgetting, I can't just rapidly swing it, but this will actually get us lots of different things. Now there we go. Oh, maybe give us some ender pearls. This will give us some witch drops. And some things like the witch, if a witch drop sticks, I usually just have it delete those. But now you'll see it's much nicer. We don't have any drops in any of these things. We can see all the feet of our mobs that we're trying to kill. and actually be able to tell what we're killing. So as the a part of the reason there was so much loot in there even before we were coming in here and killing things was because it was doing what's it called, the entity cramming, where all the entities get in there. So now that we should have a decent amount. Come on down, guys. Water's fine. So now that we've done that, we should be getting a decent amount of stuff, but mostly we're getting all this other junk, which we do not want, including that and that. So what we're going to do is, this is kind of a slow process, but it's an important one. So let's say, ooh, look, a backpack, even a regular backpack. So let's say, for example, we have, what do we have a lot of? It looks like we have a lot of these little helmets. So you'll see this one's called the Blessed Iron Helmet of Iron. This one's called the Blessed Iron Helmet of the Current, and so on and so forth. So if we get rid of that MBT tag, if we come in here and we click on one of these and click Add, click on that, you'll notice up here it says it's just an iron helmet. If we get rid of the MBT tag, Control A, delete, this will say any helmets we'll get rid of. And now you'll see we have open slots. If we put that one back in, it will disappear. So what we do slowly but surely is we go add in things for every one of these items that are armor or weapons, or these bundles are pointless. We have lots of different things, and you'll see it's going up, and we can even come in here and now say, okay, well, we have some bones, we'll go and take, we just to make sure it works. Sometimes I only take one of an item. Whoops, I didn't mean that, I meant an arrow. And I come in here and I will say, I'll take that bone. Where's the bone? And there's the arrow. So I'll take, the bone and click here, and take the arrow and click here, and now those are locked into those. And then take my linking tool and click here and here, and now you'll see it upgrades or updates to however many we have. So I'm going to go ahead, and in the next episode, this will all be done. I'll have hopefully all this, but there will always be other drops that maybe we get that we don't care about. But hopefully we'll have all this stuff so that it's actually filtering into here. So I think this is probably a 40, almost 50-minute episode. I apologize for that, but hope you like what we did. The other thing I was going to ask you guys is, over there, I mean, we could clearly get wood. I was wondering what you guys think about creating a creative barrel just of oak logs, not any special logs, just regular oak logs, so that we don't have to always go harvest trees and stuff. If you guys think that's a bit much, I'm fine with that. I can always go harvest trees. It's not a big deal. But just to avoid the grind, I was thinking maybe we could do that. But I'll leave that up to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell. Put it down there. Join my Discord. Information's in the video description. Tell other people about my channel. Have them check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins. And that's it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Oh, wait. One other thing I wanted to say is it's very important that we go in here and add these. In other words, once these drawers fill up, and right now they're just a 2,000 limit, it will actually bog down the whole system. So good idea. You can actually, oh, whoops, I forgot. Shift click that. Now I have to go unconfigure that one. I forgot that I have to do it. There we go. Take off the lock. Shift click. There we go. Now relock. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, yes, it's important to actually add those as we add our items. So, yeah, I already said join my Discord. Tell other people about my channel. Check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins. And that is it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye. Whoa.